Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think...
Messi! This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rodri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kajolu. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. David Villa, and he skips past his man, And he's got the shot away! There it is! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kajolu. It's a sweet ball, that. Bellingham. And that's gone loose. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o. Van Bouten. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kajolu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's a very... And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Eto'o. And he's picked out the run. No, it's not getting there. And he's there to belt it away. This possibly the last play of the half. Up he goes! And there is the half-time whistle. Norway still trailed by the odd goal, despite coming so close with the whistle imminent. An intriguing half right until the very end.
Quick announcement now. We would like to
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Batistuta, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiddles it through. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. And he skips past his man. Good played through for the wide man. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Showing great feet there. Chance! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Eto'o. Rodri. Van Dijk cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. And here's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Norway just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Robertson. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back in. Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He could be in here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
France. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for France. Number 22, Ødegaard. Number 4.
And the action is back underway.
Coming on the field.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And it's Neymar. Batistuta has a goal! It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Norway are looking to go forward now. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Laid out to the left flank. Messi. No way through. Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Big chance! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for France. Number 9, Stoichkov. Coming on the field is number 15, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Norway get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, played right into his path. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And he's intervened well there. That's a little off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero, there's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
And it's Iniesta. That's a sharp pass. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rodrigo. Hangs one in. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona with another corner. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! And he's there to belt it away. Neto. Could move up a gear here. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Chance to shoot! Oh, has another go! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Goal!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half.
Vinicius Junior! Now, he's been caught napping. He's in a good position, and the shot! And want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better.
Shapes to shoot! Costa Curta clears. Iniesta. Some good work on the right flank here. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's tried one! And again the keeper stands strong.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
They've got a healthy number
Caicedo.
of very tall
Number
targets
7,
to pick out from this
Rodrigo.
corner.
Number 22, Vinicius Junior. Number 6,
It's a mighty effort!
number 15.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Coming on the field, number 14, Beckham. Number 19, Messi. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 4,
Norway perhaps contemplating their next change here.
11, Zerberto.
Substitution in
He's
progress.
gone looking for safety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Torres. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Messi. He has found the way through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply...
There's the header! Cleared away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, no joy this time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity,
5
Peter,
minutes
for a
added
late
time.
steal here.
And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. And the ball is out of play. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Griezmann. Oh, what a ball! Mohamed Salah! Norway leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri calmly anticipates. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcelona finding their passes. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
30 minutes gone. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Stojkovic. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Forwards and with intent. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now he's off and running. That pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute at a
And
time.
here's Eto'o. Cleared without complication. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Norway leading 1-0 at the break. There's the hit! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Eto'o. They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer!
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Norway take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Threads one in. Eto'o. Ah, he's given it away.
The attendance for this match
Roberto
was
Carlos.
72,306.
He's in a good position here. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Deco has found the net here, of course. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Batistuta.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Rudiger cuts it out. De Ligt. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. De Ligt. Rudiger. Quality ball. Norway looking to pass their way through. He's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nakata can get it clear. Luis Suarez. Batistuta.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. And that was very necessary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Rudiger. 5 minutes to add. Now that's well seen too. Batistuta. Oh. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo gets his pass away. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. And here's Gullit. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Spain with the corner, there first. Van Dijk clears it away. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Norway have the chance to go the other way. De Gea can claim that. Norway yet to have an attempt on goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Messi. Nedved, a player of legendary status. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has...
Oh, terrible! And Messi! Goal! Norway!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 27 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi!
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Spain have reclaimed it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pull it. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Eto'o! Neymar. One 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, great chance! Messi. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
There will be 1
Aims
minute
beyond
at
the
a
defence. Bullet. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Norway leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Norway definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Eto'o. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Nedved. And it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through there. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from him.
He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Spain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Batistuta. Oh, he's onto this. There's Mo Flat. Hits one! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 74 minutes
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Norway are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's one-on-one! Haaland! And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. That pass isn't the best. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. And that's a throw-in. Pull it. Can he get it through? He's through here. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is that. Norway can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Palmer. And here's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adams gets it clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land.
Norway are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Always onto this. Otto. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, good ball! Has a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni tries to clear. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Corner number 2 then. Rodri attempts a clearance. And the volley. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And can he finish it? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Norway get their 4th corner. João Cancelo clears it away.
2 added minutes has been
Bale.
indicated.
Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Norway really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step.
Good effort from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Julie. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
easy
was
pickings there. Oh, he's found some space here.
71,649.
He's through here. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitute.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Madrid. It's Van Basten! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eto'o! Oh, that is very close.
Eto'o brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham, lobbed in behind. Dida can claim that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Batistuta. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Batistuta. Now the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's looking for the runner here. João Cancelo. Bellingham. Palmer does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now Costa Curta. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Works it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for the run. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, 2002 was the first time we got to see Diego Forlan in Europe, at least. He did take a little while to adapt, but soon he started to show the eye for the spectacular, Jim, which became a bit of a hallmark.
Yeah, and a cold night in Manchester.
Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. Forlan. Eto'o. He can run onto that. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! That's got him rattled. Guti. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Eto'o driving forwards. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Forlan. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Forlan. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Norway can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Looks a good ball through. Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. In with a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Stones cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Van Dijk, number 16. Rodri, number 5.
That has not gone well.
Pedri, number 9.
Eto'o.
Mbappe, coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alessandro Bastone, number 14.
He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kimmich. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kimmich. Vitinha.
Minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Davis. And that will be the final act. Norway perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
A quick reminder today that
your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct